In this video, I'm going to show you how to change the sleeve that goes on the steam wand, and Mohammed's going to ask me any questions anytime things are unclear.
Okay, well, first question, what's wrong with the old one?
So this is a steam wand, and while there is an inside tube to keep this from getting hot, it does get warm from milk touching here and touching here, and so you kind of want something to grab onto here. Okay, so we have this black silicone tube here, and it's food grade and all that other good stuff, but it does tend to get dusty. So we've made a new model, which you can see is very different looking, and it's kind of buttery, silky.
It's very smooth.
Yeah, it's very smooth. And I think a lot of people will want this, so it comes on the new machines, and also if you've got an older model that doesn't have this, you can just ask us to send it to you as part of some other shipment. We'll send it for free.
You said this is silicone. What is this made of?
This is magic silicone.
Okay.
Basically, it's got a different coating on the outside, which gives it this matte finish and also makes it repel dust. So we can roll it around in dust and it doesn't collect. So there's a little dust right there, and you saw the dust just came right off. Okay, whereas here, we've barely used this and it's got a bunch of markings.
It's a brand new machine that was never used, actually.
Yep.
Can I just take this out?
Yeah, so unfortunately, the only way to take this off is to cut it off. So that's gonna be the first thing we do. Okay. We're gonna use a scary knife, right? And there's just no way around it. If you've never worked in the kitchen, the cardinal rule is do not move a knife toward yourself. So don't hold like this, all right? Hold here. So make it so that if you make a drunken, stupid move, you don't cut yourself, okay?
And wouldn't that scratch the steam one?
It might scratch the steam one, but I'm not going to see it. But it is stainless steel. I hope that it's not going to scratch it. Okay? I know it's nerve-wracking. Good news, though, if you screw this up, we'll just send you another one. Don't worry about it. So don't stress.
Do you want to give me that cutter first?
I might need it in a second.
Okay.
Okay, we're good.
All right.
There you go. I want to retract that blade.
Yes, done.
So this goes off.
Okay,
now,
that was pretty easy, to be honest.
Yeah, it comes off easier than it goes on. So what you'll find is, first problem is that will not go over this that easily, okay? So.
Can you force it in, or?
Well, you know, actually, you see what's happening here? It's just kind of jamming.
It's like a snake eating an egg.
Yeah, and now I've screwed up, right? Now it's like, ah! All right, so don't do what I did.
Oh, yeah. So it's showing white stuff.
Okay.
Now that's gone.
All right, so now we're back to okay. So the magic trick is to use dilute dishwasher liquid, okay? So what we're gonna do is take some water and put a nice amount of soap in there, give it a bit of a stir, okay? And now I've got dilute dishwasher liquid. And what we're gonna do is coat this.
Are we not taking off the steam one tip?
No, I don't think we need to. So in the past I have usually, but you know, I just got this kind of over the top of it, so I think I'm gonna be okay. So this is super slippery now. Okay. And then the other thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get some stuff in here, okay? So generally I actually do this over a sink. And I just get that really slippery. Now what should happen is this just slides right over.
Oh, wow.
See how easy that is?
Okay.
Okay, and now here it's super easy. And I'm just gonna push it all the way till it's in the position I want. Okay? So that's kind of where I want it.
That's exactly where it was before.
You see, that was pretty easy. And at this point, I'm just gonna dry it off. I do recommend you use a dishwasher detergent whose smell doesn't offend you. We have Dettol here, which is this really antibacterial, nasty stuff. I don't want to use that. I use something with a nice perfume.
And a cute duck.
There's going to be a little bit of dilute soap inside there, but when this dries, it's going to not move. Okay? So that's all there really is to it. While it's still drying, I can still move it a bit. Okay? You can also decide where you want the placement. Now, I've gone sometimes like that. Okay.
Well, the default is like where
that's
the
right.
other one was, right?
That's right. So that's one of the designs, so you can grab this whole part here. But generally what we do is we make this even so they match at the same point. Okay? And that way you can just grab this like that.
Right.
Exactly the same thing works with the Pro Steam one, which is an L shape. Okay? And since I got the stuff out, if you do need to get the Steam 1 tip off, let me just talk about that for 1 minute. So if it's loose enough to just take off by hand, which this one is, you just turn like this, and as soon as it gets loose, do not pull on it, because there's an inside tube here. If you pull that, you're going to pull it free of here, and it's not going to be keeping the steam out. So you do that, and then take a dull, like butter knife, and then right here, as soon as you have a little bit exposed, I'm going to put that on. You can see there's a little bit of tube visible. Okay? And I'm just going to put that dull knife there and hold the tube in place. Can you see it over here? And then as I take that off, it goes on like this. Okay? And that way, I don't pull this tube out. This tube is what's keeping the steam from going inside and making it too hot. Okay? Now, in the past, I've done that to put this back, to put this on. I also took some other gear out. If you can't take that off by hand, get a pair of pliers. Either put some rubber protection on it, or what I usually do is normal pliers, but a towel, right? So I do that, and then I put it over the Steam 1 tip.
Are we just trying to
like
change
so.
the Steam 1 tip now? Or?
Yeah, now I'm going to put the Steam 1 tip back on.
Okay.
But if you couldn't get the tube over the Steam 1 tip, you could have taken it off. However, I'm not sure it's actually that necessary.
Well, the way you just did it made it super easy
Yeah.
to do it with the Steam 1 on.
Okay, and then I'm just going to tighten this back up, like so. So that's really all there is to changing this. It's, I don't know, 2-minute job.
It looks nice, huh?
Yeah, it looks nice.
Yeah.
If this thing ever gets banged up for some reason, just drop us an email. We'll send you another one. You can spend 2 minutes replacing it again.
Yep.
Happy joy. Hope
Cheers.
you enjoy this tiny, tiny, small improvement to your espresso machine.